Have you ever wondered what goes through a woman's mind when she's ignored by a man? It's a scenario that sparks curiosity and sometimes even confusion. In this video, we're diving deep into the female psyche to uncover the 4 surprising things a woman thinks when she feels ignored. Whether you're trying to understand a complex relationship dynamic or just curious about how the other side thinks, stay tuned. By the end of this video, you'll gain insights that might just change the way you view interactions forever. Let's get started. Number 1. She thinks there's another woman. When you ignore her, many women might not understand that it's because you're tired of being treated poorly. To them, this doesn't make sense. If you're not giving her attention, she might think you're giving it to someone else. She'll believe she's been replaced, which will hurt her pride. She might start checking your social media to see who the other woman is, and she won't stop until she finds something that confirms her suspicions. At the same time, she'll post happy pictures to show she's moving on as if nothing happened. She won't admit her own mistakes and will blame you instead. She'll try to make you feel like you're missing out by ignoring her, posting indirect messages and trying to provoke you in every way possible. In her mind, you need to know she's doing better without you. But all of this is just a game to hurt your pride. This is a common reaction from someone with a wounded ego. She's unlikely to message you directly or try to talk. Instead, she'll try to get to you in other ways, hoping you'll give in and chase her. But you can't give in. You can't let her manipulate you. A woman with a wounded ego can be tricky. She waits for the right moment to make you regret leaving her. But you need to stay strong, show your worth, and make it clear you won't accept being manipulated anymore. Number 2, she thinks you got tired of her. When you ignore her, she might think you got tired of her. She may believe you distanced yourself because you couldn't handle the situation anymore. She'll probably think you're being childish. In her mind, you're the one who doesn't want to deal with her behavior anymore. It's hard for her to admit she was wrong, so she'll call you immature for ignoring her. She might post things on social media to make you feel guilty. But the truth is, you distanced yourself because you were fed up with her ways. There's another side to the story. If she realizes she was wrong, she might understand why you distance yourself and try to fix things. She might reach out, talk, and even apologize. But some people are too stubborn to admit they're wrong. They prefer to think they're right and you're the only one at fault. So, when you ignore her, she might think you got tired of her. And you know what? Maybe you really did get tired, and that's okay. Number 3, she thinks you're playing games. When you ignore her, she might think you're just playing games, especially if you used to be around a lot. She could see it as you trying to manipulate her. The worst part is, she might decide not to chase after you, waiting for you to come back to her. She'll test your patience, posting photos in new places to make you jealous, just to see if you'll cave in. She can't admit she was wrong, so she makes up excuses for your distance. She thinks you're being childish and expects you to give in eventually. But here's the important thing, you can't give in. Staying strong and not backing down is the only way to show you're serious. When someone is playing games, they usually give in at some point. They can't keep up the act for long. That's when they lose control and fall into the trap. There's a better way to act than playing games. When you play games, she can turn the situation around. But when you stay firm and don't play games, you show you're in control, and that's what you need to do. Number 4, she thinks you're going through personal issues. When you decide to ignore a woman, she might think you're having personal problems. She may believe your distance isn't about her, but about something difficult you're dealing with. Because of this, she might be more careful when talking to you. She'll ask if you're okay and offer help. She wants to understand what's happening and show she's there for you. But be careful. This doesn't mean she's admitting any mistakes. She's just showing concern for you, or at least that's what it seems like. If she really cares, it's important to be honest about your problems. Being open is key to keeping respect in the relationship. However, don't let this become a way for her to keep acting badly. Personal problems are one thing, but using them to manipulate is another. So, ignoring a woman can make her react in many ways, from thinking you're tired of her to misunderstanding your reasons. Remember, it's important to stay true to yourself and not play emotional games. If you like this video and want more advice, please like, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends. Comment below with your experiences or thoughts on this topic. We're all in this together, learning about ourselves and building healthy relationships. See you next time.